64 items smelted every 5 seconds. You need the super smelter in your Minecraft world. Let's get started. Hello everyone, my name is Legend and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at how to build this amazing super smelter here. And how this thing basically works is these two chests, you send them out, one of them has coal in it and one of them has like something that you want to smelt. You put them in and they go along and light all these furnaces. Then this chest here, which is currently unloading extremely fast, in a second here, it should, once it empties twice as fast, it should here in a second, after all of these things disappear, it'll go back out and collect all of the iron and bring it back to that refueling point. And this design, most super smelter designs out there use 3 hoppers per furnace, which is pretty expensive. But I've gotten it down to just 2 hoppers per furnace, which it's still expensive. But I mean, you shouldn't be building this unless you have that much iron, honestly. So it's a later game farm, but it's totally worth it because in the process of building this, I've smelted all of this, and it takes no time. Basically, I think this hopper might get like a little less than 2 stacks each time. It's pretty cool. But what do we need to build this? Well, quite a few things actually. We're gonna need 64 furnaces, exactly. 3 stacks of powered rails. A hopper, actually not more than a hopper. Like 2 hoppers and a little bit, get like 5, like to 7, I don't know. All of these numbers are not exact. Redstone dust. Some of it. Redstone comparator, I'm just gonna call it that. 11 rails. A minecart with chests, actually 2 of them. 2 minecart with chests, and a minecart with hopper. 13 redstone torches, just get a bunch of blocks. Yeah, there's not a certain amount, just get like a few stacks. 6 chests, item frames, so you don't mess it up and accidentally put coal on the top, and it's horrible. And then, did I take it all? Oh yeah, and then 6 chests, if I didn't already say that. Okay, let's get started on this thing. So, first thing we're going to do is actually lay rails. And how we're going to want to do this is just like start here, and I guess just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, you get to 21. Then we're going to go 22, and then from 22 you're going to do 21 more, which is 43, I think. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43? Yeah, 43. Okay. And then we're going to go 44, and then 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. And that is the basic shape of your blaster. I know this is going to be a little bit longer right now, but it won't be in the future. Okay. Next, just lay on top of every single one of these rails, you're going to want to put one of these furnaces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and we don't need to count because we already know how many there are. Okay, so once we do that, we are then going to dig out like a 4-block area and then put a chest here and then put a hopper facing there, hopper facing there, and a hopper facing into one of these. No, this one here. Okay, so it should be like in that direction. I have a nice little add-on that gives me like the pointing arrows and different like redstone textures, which is pretty cool. Okay, now is the expensive part. Every single of these furnaces need a hopper there and a hopper there. But I mean, you should as I said, don't build this farm until you can obviously afford this. So build an iron farm in 1.16 when they're actually good, and this thing is totally worth it. So it's worth the iron, trust me. And actually, when we get to here, on the lower section, we need to get some of those blocks that I said, and grab some blocks and put 1, 2, and then we're gonna go all the way over to here, break the grass block, not be able to fly, and then just smack these down all along here. It's kind of tedious, but I think, yep. And then once we get to here, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then just finish this off all the way down. Okay, so once you've double checked that those are all pointing in the right way, then we're going to do the same thing up here, only not do like those white block things on the side, and just bring this all the way down. Okay, so once we've done that, we are going to just grab a rail there and a rail there. Actually, before we do that, we should probably put this little... Wait, we forgot the rails. So, obviously first, we want to just start back here at the end. And there is this problem here where like the rails connect at the end. So what I did was I did this here to ensure that the rails don't connect, just like that. It's here, and yeah, okay. So now, all along here, we're gonna want to put these powered rails. Just do one first, just one of these first, and then go back into the other one, so you don't have problems. Okay, so once you come to the end here, you'll see that there is a problem here where, like that, because rails are the worst. And what I did to solve that was I actually did this. So this here, kind of complicated. I need to look at it myself. Oh, so that's what I did. Okay. So basically, you're going to want to get your blocks, I believe. Yep. And then I carried this one out 3 blocks. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And actually 4. And then grab this. And then, sorry, grab this. And then, okay, does this work? Yes, it does. Okay. So now we go here, here, and then here, here, and we're done. Okay. Now just, I believe, if we just stack up here, and then place a lever, which I did not include in the, just make a lever real quick. Hopefully you have access to sticks and stone in this. And that should not work. Cool, because you need to put a redstone dust up here. Obviously, I knew that. And then, so yeah, when you want it to fill up, you have the lever like that, and when you want the minecart to go, you turn that lever. Okay, so now for the slightly more difficult part, which is the machine down here, which stops this. So I feel like, yep, just like mine, this much space. It doesn't have to be that much. And then if we come over here, we can see what I did. So basically, this guy is detecting if there's something in this hopper, and if there is, it's if there's not something in this hopper, then it's triggering the redstone. But if there is something in this hopper, then the redstone will turn off, turning off the rail. Okay, so let's head over there and try that. Place a block, place a block, place block, 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 and block. So it's kind of like that. Next, we're going to get one of those redstone things and try to find a good angle to place it. How about here? Okay. Now, redstone dust. redstone. And what I did over here is, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we're actually going to want to pull it back one more block. And up, up, there, and there. So now, when there's nothing in this hopper, the rail will move. So next up, the fun part, I guess, where you get to load your machine. But before you do that, make sure you watch the end. This is very important. Oh yeah, also that happens. Great. Now turn that off. And it's not even a big deal anyways. Okay. So grab your 2 minecarts with chest and place one there. And there. Okay. Now your 6 chests, well, we've already used 2 of them down there, and there. Okay. Now this is actually what we can do is, ooh, wow, that's amazing. Okay. So now make sure, this is the important part, so you don't have to clean up the top of these because they have coal in them. This one, the bottom one here, is the coal chest, and make sure you mark it some way so you don't forget. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And this is the ore chest, or whatever you want to smelt, and then this is the coal chest. Down here at the bottom, if you didn't guess, which hopefully you have by now, this is the output chest. And we're gonna spin that around. Whatever. Okay, now we are almost done. I think, unless I'm missing anything, which, oh yeah, of course we're missing something. We have to go, where is it? Oh, okay. So here, I think? Yes, and then just trigger all of these here. And just do this every few blocks. Like this. Okay. Every few blocks, just do that. Or do that, apparently. And just like this. And there we go. This thing is all ready, except for putting a few down here, just to make sure this minecart goes. Okay, 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 and okay. Okay, now, let's say okay again. No, let's put that there, and let that go off. Okay, so once you, oh man, wow, okay. Put a block there. Okay, now, stick this guy in. Load these. Then we're gonna give it a few seconds. And then we are going to make sure this is full and send them off. And there we go. It's working. It's pretty easy. I mean, that didn't take too long, did it? The resource gathering is the biggest part. And then we have, just watch this come in. And we're going to see how much iron we get. Look at all that iron streaming in. And okay. So it didn't collect much iron on the first time because I just loaded it. But the second time, we're going to see that there's all this iron here. And this thing is really fast and efficient. You could even replace these with blast furnaces or smokers if you have particular items that you want to smelt like that. Your choice. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And plenty of iron really fast. You could even like hook up, one idea I had is hooking up a kelp farm to the back of this thing. That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, that's about all we have time for today. If you enjoyed, leave a like and consider subscribing for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!